on down.
Yay!
But yeah, it'll be
I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't watched anything. What episode we on?
Episode 6.
I watched my first episode last week. You ain't missed nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was happy too. He got everything he wanted.
Yeah, I did.
I can halfway. I'm watching only to watch it with y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he watched last week and was like, I'm sold.
Well, you about to get spoiled halfway through.
Nah, you good. I do not care.
So the last time we had watched episodes 4 and 5 so that we would be all caught up, we got through the Rock episode in the 70s.
Yep.
Yes.
In the
Yeah.
70s.
Got through the 70s Rock episode. Then we got to the 80s where Agatha was going over her trial on the Witch's Road, which included her mother coming back as a ghost and saying that the rest of the Coven should kill Agatha.
Yep.
Some shenanigans went by. Agatha got possessed when one of the witches in the Coven tried to help her out. I think Alice, right? Was Alice her name?
Alice.
Alice.
Yeah.
Got her.
Alice tried to help by blasting Agatha to try and save her, but Agatha's power kicked in. She absorbed Alice's life force. She dead now. We got 2 dead in the Coven now.
Yep.
Look like ain't forget you, Sharon.
You ain't forget
Sharon!
Who? Alright.
Yeah. And then at the end, we got the reveal of that
Big ear
Teen
weasel.
is actually Wanda's son. And he grows, we speculate, but all signs point to him being Wanda's son, aka Wiccan.
Yep.
What he's doing, teaming up with Agatha, what his backstory is, we don't know. But hopefully we about to find out.
Yeah.
This is episode 6, Familiar by Thy Side.
That's a big episode.
Yeah, 50 minutes. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a great time.
So we're going to get into it and see if we can find out a little bit more about Teen and what he's been up to. If you're checking this out on Twitch or checking this out with us on the little live strip on YouTube, you got to sync up with your own copy on Disney Plus because we're not a market substitute for any official content.
And we're not catching the case.
Yeah, that's right. So, sync up with your own copy. If you're checking this video out on YouTube, you're going to be getting a highlight reel of our reactions. So that way you can see specific things that caught our interest and a review at the end. Let's get into episode 6, which is breaking the mold of being a rhyme and just Familiar by Thy Side.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Wow.
from the thumbnail, it looked like it might be somewhere in the 90s.
Maybe. But it might be a
flashback.
backstory.
Yeah, backstory.
Because it might not get to the Witch's Road, because that's just something that they're doing in there.
True.
We'll see.
So he still can't say his name.
We're probably going to find out his
We don't
name
know.
maybe in this episode.
Yeah. I'm going to cue this intro and
That
then
man got Chidori.
Why is the frame rate crazy?
Boom.
Oh, why is that?
Brother man look like he can fly.
Yep. It covers up his gun.
I'm pretty sure you can't just write it down.
Alice.
Yep. Got turned into a
Right
woman.
after her curse was broken, too.
Chidori.
Oh shoot.
Don't be angry.
Oh, so he's he one of them.
He's Wanda's son.
We
Oh,
think.
okay.
Yeah, we think.
Oh, okay. Dang,
Based on the crown and everything.
I did not put.
You're back.
He forgot his cone keys.
Oh, your
Oh.
keys. That would help.
He about to walk home. He turned around.
Thank you.
Yeah, you. You're good. That was a leaving, back coming in.
Hey, he's got a bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
William is Billy.
Where he becomes a man.
Mm-hmm.
He will no longer seek his ears for guidance.
Mm-hmm.
I love that pointer thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and switch right to the party.
He said, I'm getting it on in my bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to worry about a dang thing.
When he clips, he ways. He clip, he way.
Alright, so what's going on with you? Is you that win? Is he a Maximoff or not?
I don't know.
This is about to be a pump fake like Mephisto was in Wanda Vision.
Right, like
There we go.
I feel like something about to go down.
He about to magically disappear.
This is so extra.
This might just be an illusion.
No, he's
Yeah.
having a great time.
It was all a dream. Used to be World magazines.
Oh no, not the palm readings.
That's very weird.
Ugh.
Why would there
Why
be
would there be palm readings in a box?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's very.
Unless it's not actually there.
Oh.
Oh, freak.
Oh, he about. She about to. Nah, never mind.
So he's met them before, or at least her before.
Yeah.
Mhm. Those palms are moisturized.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, freak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's a, like a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's talking to like a killer or something.
And her broken visions.
I bet you that wasn't really there. I don't know. Dang. I wouldn't take that well.
That's right. He said, "Enjoy them now." What you mean, like
Yeah.
the future?
The future looking kind of crazy.
Uh-oh.
She about to put up there 7 days. I'm playing.
What did you say?
7 days.
Oh, did she make the decision?
She might have.
Oh,
She might have.
And that's why she doesn't recognize him?
Yeah, because she said the sigil doesn't work on the witch who did it too.
Oh, she just forgot.
Uh-huh.
I don't get what y'all said.
She's the one who made the sigil, the
Uh-huh.
the spell that prevents
you
him from
can't talk.
talking. Yeah.
About himself.
So, but you saying that
She did it. But she doesn't remember.
They didn't know
Because-
who put the sigil on him.
Right, because a witch who casts the sigil will also forget that she cast it.
okay, I get it. Okay.
Until the spell is broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that why he's familiar? He was in
Yeah.
Westview.
They said,
I'm not sure. If
They
it's just
said
me.
an anomaly is happening.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but I'm just reading the subtitles. I can't even hear what they saying.
Hey, you're good. I'm mostly reading the subtitles too.
Okay. It's okay. I don't want us to get copyrighted.
He's like, what the freak is this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll toss it out the window.
Oh.
Is this the 5-year thing where they start disappearing, or?
No, not this. This is Wanda Vision.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Not into the tree.
Damn. Okay.
I want to survive that. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Dang. Oh, snap. Oh, that man want revenge.
Like, you got my bean.
Oh, they alive. They good.
It hit the rear.
Oh yeah, so he gone.
He's cut up.
He impacted that tree hard.
Girl, can you get off the other way? Yeah, there we go.
She definitely wasn't thinking. I know it's pretty tough during that situation. Dang. That's a nice tie. I'm sorry. You know, let's worry about the dude.
It is a nice tie.
Crazy.
Oh, great.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I see what happened.
So
He
was
split his
possessed
personality?
by Tommy?
By Billy.
By Billy.
By Billy, because
That's sick,
as
girl.
Wanda was bringing down the spell, she was saying goodbye to her sons at that time, and so I guess the essence of Billy went into the
Got it.
teenager as soon as he died.
Yep.
Ah.
He's like, well, I don't understand.
Right? And he went from a child to a full-grown teen.
Facts.
Okay, so everybody else pieced that together before she even said anything, right?
No.
that was my understanding, but I don't understand how it happened that way.
Right.
But I agree with what Autumn is thinking.
Yes.
Right now, yes. It doesn't make sense to me that it would work that way because they weren't in Westview, but
Right. They were on the outskirts of Westview, and I guess with the distance of the spell, if you want to get all technical or whatever.
no, they were in Eastview, so they're in the next town over.
Well,
in
I don't
Eastview.
know.
You would think Shield would kind of like cut that off.
Might have been some trickling down effects, and
It doesn't make sense to me that the hex was getting smaller, and yet somehow outside of where it ever was, her magic traveled over into this other kid. Like
Maybe it's that 3 Mile thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Sucker.
look.
Like you think you're not
If that
close, but
plot point
technically
exists
you
literally
are
just for
on
this,
just a slight,
I'm Chris.
a slight
don't try
aura
to
of it
understand it.
can mess
Feel it.
with you.
And they think that he has amnesia.
He like, sure.
They can tell something's different.
Okay.
Turns into emo boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's happening to you, son?
This is, I don't know. Let me not ask questions, cause
Don't
No,
ask.
ask 'em.
No question.
Yeah, ask us. That's the only reason,
Have
only
you
way
seen
you're gonna
any
get.
of the episodes?
yeah, I seen like Wanda Vision and stuff.
He
but-
hasn't seen any of Agatha though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta ask
I only missed like what 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But my whole
5.
thing is that for WandaVision, like he wasn't real to begin with.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
But
whole
you saying
issue
the
that Trey
essence-
has with it. Like he
The
wasn't.
essence of it.
Yeah.
Was,
He wasn't real to begin with.
the dog knows. He's like, that's not William. Not my William.
I know he like, dang.
Can he hear their thoughts?
I wonder does he have the same powers? Cause this was, I forgot his powers in the comic books.
Oh, yeah, he can hear the
Mm-hmm.
thoughts. Sorry, what happened?
Now I
Yeah.
wonder does he have the same powers like in the comic books?
Yeah, and he has no control over whatever powers he has.
Dang.
And she ain't say nothing.
I like that subtle, like, you know, he was lying with that blink when he lied.
Him tucking his pants, or tucking his shirt in his pants is crazy work.
You said it's crazy word.
Houdini.
Mm-hmm.
So William, I guess, liked magic on some level.
Well, like old films too.
Mm-hmm.
William
the
was a
Wicked
full-on
Witch?
nerd.
I know, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking too. That's why.
For him not being real in the first place, and then all of a sudden he became a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
What world of Pinocchio is this?
Yeah.
And my thing is too, if that's Billy and he knows his mother is on just the other, town over, why not just go to her? I guess I don't know.
He might be
He was in
too
the
young
hospital.
to like understand.
3
Like,
years
Oh,
late.
true. He was in the hospital, so I guess he had
Yeah.
no way to finding her.
Now, it doesn't explain why Wanda wasn't able to find him
That's true. That's
before
true.
Multiverse of Madness, but whatever. I guess Darkhold, evil, and all that.
Oh, he kept the sigil. He turned all goth.
I know.
In
I
3
like his
years.
makeup look though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, freak! He can read minds. For
Yep.
real.
Then I was wiping my eyes. What did he say? What?
He read
His
boyfriend's
boyfriend wants
mind.
to tell him that he loves him.
Oh.
he said, I already sound like a freak.
He's all there.
Nah, you trying to get laid. You can't just start bringing that up and then be like, oh, yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah,
I know what you want. Demon time. Doing the nasty, as Steve Harvey says.
Yo. Two.
That's cute.
Smiles.
Are you crying from this scene?
No, my eyes is bothering me right now.
he got allergies.
It's the doubt.
This in a lot of pain.
Yeah, bring your meds with you.
Meds ain't helping.
Nope. And that's what started it all. Look how that room changed.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That is not.
Oh,
what
y'all nasty.
Nasty.
So the freaky leak.
Trying to do the nasty thing.
all this is on Disney.
Disney Plus, yes. You know, they combined with Hulu, but they also had some other shows on Disney Plus too.
Mm.
So he's come into contact with all the witches at some point.
Yeah.
In some form or fashion.
In some form or fashion, yep.
Witchcraft.
Of course. Reddit.
Reddit.
Can't go wrong with Reddit.
In a sketchy parking lot. Underground. Okay.
Don't get your boyfriend killed.
Right? It's like, could we have met in some with some lights or somewhere?
Who doesn't want to get murdered? Oh my god.
Wild lines in this show.
He said a lot of lines.
Wild lines.
Wild
lines,
lines.
yeah.
Crap, crazy 17.
Bonerific. 60%.
Oh, Ralph Boner? Yeah. That's him.
Evan Peters.
Yeah, Ralph Boner.
Run them pockets.
That was
Look like flashing skin.
It's just a weird, sad sitcom.
It's so funny.
Get out.
Yeah.
But you couldn't.
Yeah. He said, "Wake up in the middle of the night screaming."
Camera man, get off me. Back up. Dang, got both of them.
Not the spray.
He said, "Witch repellent."
Amateur hour.
Jeez.
No juju.
He's the real deal.
Well, because Agatha.
Mm. He's like completely ruined the market value.
It must be at Gotham Mall.
He said,
Nobody's
"Wolf."
there.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they took his body.
Yeah, in Wanda Vision.
I can't remember. Oh, I know he was white.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. I remember. Yeah, it was so long ago.
Left my entire Blu-ray collection behind.
I can
his
fucking keep my
Bow
bow
flex.
flex.
Dang.
Do cash up.
You really need to feel seats.
That's crazy.
No, I know he wasn't acting the whole time.
Wow. It's gonna sound really good.
Mm.
Agreed.
They do. At least he's nice to his parents.
Yeah, they got over that weird factor for him.
There's no way that
I
he
mean,
did such a significant change, and the parents just like, "Hey, look."
I mean, they rolled with it, I guess.
It has
They-
been 3
they
years.
nipped
that thing
Yeah.
in the
Like,
bud.
he could have changed his personality, I guess.
Puberty hitting like crazy.
Like swoosh. I'm here.
They celebrate. They do the bar mitzvah when they turn 13, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
So
now
he's 16.
Okay.
Let's turn it down the reach.
Dread it.
Boy,
Salem
that
witches.
Google searching ain't nothing but the truth, man.
Ain't nothing but the truth.
It even works on TV.
Oh, there go Agatha.
Look at that.
You said it even works on TV.
She stay looking at the camera when they take a picture of her too.
Bruhapedia.
That is so funny.
Who made this?
Right?
It's just on the internet. You look it up right now.
The dark web.
And it started playing by itself.
Oh.
Boy, I thought that was something else. Straight up, you do that.
What is that sound?
It's
That's
it's Alice's
Agatha.
mother.
No, the duck sound.
It's Agatha.
No, it's the sound of
You better
The
have
camera
explain it
guy?
to her because she.
no, the sound of the phone vibrating
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, I was
on the
trolling.
stand. Give me a second. 'Cause somebody tried to call me.
Oh, it messes up the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do know witchcraft, bro. What you know?
I'm making sure it's synced back up.
These eyes going crazy.
I think I have allergy meds upstairs. Do you want one?
Sorry, say again.
Allergy meds?
No, it's all good. I'm gonna just
Sleep
Take-
it off.
take some. If anything, I'll take some Benadryl. Sleep it off.
Good night.
No, I can't even do it. I gotta work tonight. Never mind. That's crazy.
You want the other one?
200 milligram ibuprofen.
I ain't even gonna worry about
Going into a creepy town by himself.
it. Ain't no way, boy.
He like, try me.
I mean, he got powers.
You don't know it yet.
Yeah, he do. He can read minds. You can
From
see.
the power to the mind through space and time.
I think that's when she was still underneath the spell.
Yeah, she's still underneath
This is in
spell.
episode 1 when she's talking to Aubrey Plaza's character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I finally get to see a snippet of episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not seeing it for what it was in episode 1.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it was quick though.
Yeah.
It's a fast paced episode.
Freak.
Oh, freak like.
Oh, and that's when he.
Oh no.
No,
Yeah.
you're not about to.
No. I'm trying to think of like the
Yes.
the closet, how you ended up in the closet and all that stuff.
Just let go.
Yeah, because she catches up to him.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm just saying, it's just all piecing together. That's all.
I'm trying to help you by breaking into my house. Dang.
Dang.
Sharon!
Sharon!
Who?
Oh shoot!
Lord, she
Is
had,
that what that is?
Yeah, cause she thinks she's a cop. It's not her having the holes. Hold her as a gun.
Yes, ma'am.
She takes that water hose real serious.
All those candles on the thing.
What goes? New question. Where were you last night between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m.?
See, I feel like you typecast me as the mountain tea. You didn't actually kill the victim, but distilled through some other beastly crime. That couldn't be farther from the truth. I want to work with you, detective.
Bro, you did that right.
Tell me about this. Tell me who she is. Who? Tell me what happened to her.
What are you talking about? These are just flowers.
That's the first actual thing she heard.
I don't know what made her break through, but probably because of his presence. Because
Maybe.
that's
Or his telepathic abilities.
Maybe.
pushed through.
Yeah, because he's
Or-
able to read minds.
He might be able to influence him too.
I'm trying to figure out how you get in the closet though.
No, freak. What you doing?
Oh no.
Ah, there it is. Oh, she got some video games and DVDs.
Come again? The witch's room. I want you to take me there. Why do you need the road? Power is what I'm missing.
Who are you?
Wait, so when did she?
My name is William Coven.
Say again.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
Oh, freak.
But on her end, she couldn't hear what he said because of the sigil.
Yeah,
She didn't hear him either time.
yeah, but yeah.
That ain't that nasty.
Ain't that nasty?
Oh, she's
It's
looking
chocolate.
What you think?
That is
Maybe want some
either
chocolate milk.
tar or mud or something gross. Looks like tar.
Girl, now you cover yourself with the leaves. Get up.
I'm sorry, those leaves look fake to me. Some fake leaves. I know real leaves when I see it. They're in my yard every day because of the stupid fall.
Did you say
No.
stupid fall?
I'm sorry, because falls like my favorite. Because at least
You just don't like the allergies.
that is the change of the season for me. So
He broke the sigil. It's no longer needed.
yeah, so now I'm pretty sure she's gonna regain the memory of hearing his name and stuff like that.
No, he'll probably have to say it again.
Okay.
But she already knows who he is.
Okay.
Sigil, what's that? Power is what I'm missing.
Hardly. Power disappears. When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling when they first met. Even with the sigil in the way, you and your mother have the same cow.
Which is?
Very inconvenient for you. I wasn't sure until nice to see you again. Billy.
So how did she figure it out?
The other episodes.
I'm
that
about
you
to say,
haven't
it was I that kind of confused me too.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Bitch with a beating heart can hear you now. LILIA and what you doing? But life goes on. Yours. I mean, I killed.
Dang.
She don't even know because she kills so
Crazy.
many. Agatha,
My share.
I've killed
my share.
Holding me back.
I'm not like you.
I heard figment said. Tell me. I just gotta know. Did you come by this fresh find?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't missing it.
That's fine. But don't you dare feel guilty about your talent. You survived.
Is she trying to provoke him?
I don't know.
On opportunity, the empty vessel moved in.
Not on
So you
purpose.
broke the rules. Big deal. That's what kept you alive. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you a witch.
Like wizard or
Goodness gracious. She high key trying to manipulate.
Like really trying to manipulate.
I don't know if I ever did.
oh, he keep that thing on him.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead. Nope, never mind.
You know what's there. I can finish the road now.
Oh, sure. With all that power you can't control without throwing a temper tantrum.
I'll figure it out.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road? Big magic is already in the bag. Is it find love?
Blessing.
That was a cough, but thank you either way.
Liars.
That was a very intense cough, though. I was doing that. I try to do the cough all in
She
one.
did not just call Vision Robo Papa.
I got
Sure
cough
did.
drops. I got a lot of things.
You're prepared for everything.
She's just gonna
Oh,
keep the
wait.
first aid kit around me.
Yeah,
Just
I was like, Wanda, what do you need?
There's 2 of you.
Thank you.
You're after
Tommy.
Toby.
Tommy. His name's Toby.
He's out there.
The speedster.
I can sense noise. Can't find him.
Gosh, you really are a Maximoff.
Is he though?
None of this would be nearly as dramatic.
He's my brother.
That never existed.
She's so crazy. She even more crazy covering all that mud or tar or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the crazy eyes in her.
Got them crazy eyes.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's trying to antagonize him
Mm-hmm.
to gain his powers.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm thinking.
Where Aubrey Plaza at?
Right?
She stayed back and she
disappeared.
never showed up
You
again.
can't look cool with mud all over you.
Right,
Get your hands out.
exactly. Flipping her
Right
hair
now.
and strutting off. That's it?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
So now we know his backstory.
Mm-hmm.
He a thief.
Wait, that was 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
50
apparently
minutes.
that
Well,
was
not
50
50
minutes.
minutes because we got this is going, taking on the rest of it.
With the credits.
Yeah.
Still,
Bro,
though.
You think
We might
there's
hit
is there an
we
end
hit
scene
exit.
for this one?
We all escape. Or not?
I'm just trying to find where the mouse is.
The mouse has disappeared.
You should be able to go back and
No,
forth
click
a
something?
little larger.
No, it's just,
Do you feel like
okay.
this should have been an
Will
entire
work. Just
episode?
click in something or something.
His
Do I feel like
backstory?
this should have been an entire episode? I mean, I feel like they probably needed to have more episodes because even though this gave us some answers, they did it in a little bit of a roundabout way.
They have 9 episodes though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It,
There were 3 left.
okay. There might be 3 more. The last time we checked how many episodes there was, the 8th episode was not listed.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Plot twist.
yeah. But y'all at least saw that there were 9.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's address some issues any of us had with the episode. How do you guys feel about Billy finding a host body and just taking it over?
It's definitely a reach from where basically the seal was like shrinking and just the extent. It could have been like the radiance kind of traveled to where they were, where they might have been at that sweet spot of it. But it might be it kind of feels like a reach, but it didn't seem like they were that close to it.
They were in Westview and his parents were leaving to go out. They were about to cross the town sign when they swerved and hit the tree. So they were right at the town's border.
No, they were in Eastview
But the sign said Westview.
because they were coming from Eastview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And going into Westview?
they were evacuating Eastview because something was happening at Westview, which was where the dome was, and then it was shrinking because that was when Wanda went back to the house and was dropping the hex.
Right.
Perhaps,
Okay.
yep.
But
Okay.
Yeah. I can't wait to. Well, I'm pretty sure he's probably not gonna get it in this, but he has a really dope costume in the comic books. So hopefully,
Yeah.
we able
Billy?
to.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Oh,
Because he's
snap.
called Wiccan and his
Oh,
costume's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
You guys did say that last week.
Now, for the very first switch with the palm reading, why, I want to understand why she put the hex on him, or
The
whatever
sigil?
it's called, the sigil.
She saw 2 paths for him, so probably like the 2 different souls. But he hadn't entered his body yet,
Yeah.
so maybe she was seeing the future.
She saw the
She
She
saw the
saw the
future.
Likely saw the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but
So, like,
what
I
was
You going to the car accident?
what was the point of the sigil?
The sigil.
That's what I
I
wanna
guess she
know.
saw what was coming and decided to hide him
just in case.
just in case, because maybe she saw him coming to interact with Wanda and knew what Wanda would do when she had her power. Maybe she sees bits and pieces, but we don't get to see what her visions entail.
Yeah, that
Right.
might-
So I guess the sigil was the only thing for her to do.
I don't know, we might see some stuff in the next episode as it's coming close to the conclusion.
Yeah, and she might have saw
you know
William's
why?
death.
Go ahead. And finish.
She might have foresaw William's death and saw Billy enter the body. And so to prevent him from remembering who he was, she placed the sigil up there maybe.
Well, he remembers who he was. He just
Yeah.
can't tell people who he is.
Right.
But it keeps her, who casted it, from remembering that she cast the spell.
That's true.
Because I guess if she knew that she casted it, she would vicariously know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the magic is working so profoundly that it's like it erases her memory of casting it, so that way she would not know who the person is.
I got you.
But I was trying to think of like why they evacuated Eastview, but I remembered in Wanda Vision, she extends the hex the first time.
Yes. Okay.
So it goes past Westview a little bit when
Gotcha.
the sword agents like basically go in and try and like taunt her to bring it down, and she says no, and then she increases the hex's size. So when they saw it changing, they probably told the people of Eastview to evacuate because they didn't know what was going to happen.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You know what? So, because that happened like 3 years ago. Nobody asked this guy his name.
What do you
Which
mean?
guy?
You mean?
Billy.
Well,
he was living as William the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody asked him his name. Like, oh, what's your name? Or like, like, hey.
Billy.
The next thing I know, he asked him his name. And then he pronounces his name, but he has the hex on him, so nobody could really.
Only a witch. It
Oh,
only
only a
affects
witch.
witches.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So the old lady that was there, that was just tagging along with her, heard him say his name.
Sharon?
Which one?
I forgot what the old lady.
Yeah,
name
yeah.
was.
Yeah,
I'm
she
guessing,
did. She
I'm
heard.
guessing you mean Sharon. You mean Kitty from that 70s show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might have.
Okay.
She might have.
So only a witch. Okay.
Yeah. It hides from witches. The sigil does.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode, but yeah, I think the first issue that I have with it is the fact that don't really, and I guess we can go by your theory, Trey, based off what happened in the first season where the hex expanded, and that's how Billy's non-existent but somehow existent self went into William.
Well, no, because they were still on the outside. It doesn't make sense as to why.
Okay.
It makes sense to me that they would evacuate Eastview
Right.
because they saw the hex changing and they didn't know what would happen. How his spirit got from outside the hex, that he was only a figment inside the hex in the first place, don't make no sense to me whatsoever. But see, this is one of the things with the MCU and Wanda's powers. They just do whatever they want with her. And it's just like, oh yeah, she can do it because magic. No one else works the same way that Wanda's powers work.
Yeah.
No witch, no sorcerer,
Nope.
no Infinity Stone
Nope.
works the way that Wanda's powers work.
Yep.
But
Yeah, but she be warping stuff.
Wanda is crazy, especially in like I'm sorry, this kind of like off topic. X-Men Evolution, how she was just like stopping everybody's mutant abilities, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if y'all remember that episode when Wanda first appeared.
And Agatha said she figured it out when Billy finally attacked her. And I still don't get that part. Like, how... She said that they have the same tells, but what tell would that be? I just want to know how she figured it out.
What was
or
the
suspected.
screen? What was the
Yeah.
invitation that you
I
I don't remember that.
the explosion thing that she's talking, I don't
Yeah.
remember
Okay.
what that's a reference to.
What you looking for, Trey?
I'm just looking. I'm just getting a different still.
She look crazy.
Or maybe she's talking about how they move their hands, because Wanda does have a specific way that she moves her hands when she casts spells.
He didn't use any magic.
No, he doesn't use any magic.
No, like he didn't.
Majority
He
of the time
didn't
he's holding the
before.
book, right?
He was holding the book and he said like magic words,
Yeah.
but he didn't do any hand magic until he was controlling Jen and Lila.
That is
Lila.
true. That is
Or
true.
whatever.
So yeah.
Also, are they dead?
Right? We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't
That
know.
is
That's
a
the
great-
question
I
for our
mean,
next episode.
I'm gonna assume no because Agatha went head first and she survived. So
Yeah.
But-
that's a good assumption.
like, if they are, then that's just sad.
Yep.
He definitely caught two bodies, and he gonna have to own up for that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Agatha is Agatha, so she
Agatha
did
all
survive.
along.
I will say that it's interesting that he can feel Tommy, but he can't like find him or whatever.
Right. Can't pinpoint where he is.
Because it feels like he's gonna end up having to do what happened to him with somebody else for Tommy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, place him in
Maybe
a body.
he can feel Tommy because Tommy's in him,
Yeah.
and that's the two paths.
Oh.
I thought it
and
was
he'll
somebody
have to
dead guy.
choose.
Yeah.
I thought it was the dead person. Well, William. I thought it was William that he was talking about.
No, William's dead.
Yeah.
Like, he died.
William
His spirit's
died in
gone.
the car crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
That's
Billy
so
took
sad.
over. Yeah.
William just looking at his body like, yo, let me back
Yeah.
in, man.
And he said he can sense Tommy, like you said,
Mhm.
Blackfire. Yeah, he can sense Tommy, so maybe this will be the two paths he has to choose. He'll either have to choose if he wants to take the body for himself or give the body to Tommy.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
So I guess this probably might end with not being kind of like Agatha's story. It might be Billy's story of origin story or whatever. That kinda
Yeah.
come about to join the Avengers later. I mean, Young Avengers later. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it definitely feels like they should change the name of the show at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It was
That's
Billy
what was
all
going on.
along.
Agatha all along.
Billy all along. So all the episodes is already out, right?
No,
No.
we're
There's-
watching
there's
it real time.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Still 2 or 3 more episodes.
Yeah, so they come out weekly.
Okay, true. I thought y'all said episode 8 was like missing or something.
No, we're waiting
It
for.
doesn't have a
Yeah.
title.
It doesn't have a
wouldn't-
title.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look up the episode guide for the show,
Uh huh.
episode 8 doesn't show up and it doesn't have a title.
Okay.
Yeah. Which either means that it's like being named silently or it has a spoiler in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if they would kind of name this title like ... because you know you can't speak his name. Very bold.
Yeah. I actually thought this episode was going to be episode 8. And
Oh,
then,
his backstory? Yeah,
Yeah.
you did mention that.
but I'm glad we got it out of the way sooner.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not like super excited for whatever they have left.
Maybe it's Agatha's backstory of how she lost her son to the dark hold.
I do want to see that. Jay.
Yeah. And what happened between her and Homegirl, who still hasn't shown up either in this episode. So maybe that's what episode 8 is about.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not overly exciting because they still have to deal with the Salem 7. They still have to.
Yeah, they gotta do quite a few things within the next few episodes. So it's gonna be interesting how they do that.
Maybe some of it might be pushed to the next season if there's a next season.
Maybe.
It better not be a next.
Might,
Goodness.
might
Feels
get
like this should
left
be
on
just a
the
one season.
Yeah,
might get
just the
left
one
on the
season.
cliffhanger.
This feels like it could have been a 30-minute movie.
Right? It really
Dang,
does.
30-minute movie?
That man.
Yeah,
Yes.
like what's it called? Werewolf by Night was.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
We could have gotten a Halloween special.
Yep.
And
Got an
been
easy.
done with
that was
Instead
a
of
good
it-
special. I like
it's-
that.
Instead
Yeah,
of
it
being a
was.
full recruit episode, you could just have like snippets and tie that in
Mhm.
Yeah.
without
Alright.
too main focus to it.
I wonder what their next trial is going to be, because now it is Billy and Agatha on the road by themselves. So.
But no, it would
Probably
the
be,
only person left in the
Aubrey's.
Coven is Lila's.
Yeah.
And I guess
That might
I
be the
guess
next.
technically they could do one for Sharon too.
Mm-hmm.
Jen didn't really have one, did she?
Jen had hers first
Yeah, when they were in the house.
when they were in the house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was
yeah,
it was
she
pretty quick,
doing-
but she
it was-
had it.
That's why I felt like it was.
They did Jen's, and then they did Alice's, and then they did Agatha's.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have Lila's to do, and they have well, I guess since they summoned a new one, Rio's to do.
Where
Rio.
she-
Well, if she's still around.
No, I mean she's still there. We just didn't see her for whatever reason, because they couldn't afford Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
They said we gotta cut some of y'all out. Sorry, not sorry. You gotta go. You gotta
You
go.
gotta
You
go.
gotta go.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Y'all
But-
too famous.
Like, we can't afford you right now, so you're only gonna be half the episode.
So yeah, it would be
So one.
Lila's episode, Rio's episode, and then the finale when they deal with the Salem 7. Then we're done, and I hope it's worth it getting through, because I don't know. I guess I'm interested to see what Rio's is going to be, because I feel like that's going to be the backstory of what happened with Agatha's kid, but.
I feel like
She out here joking about killing multiple people. I genuinely don't
I
care.
don't know
about
either.
what she
I
got
don't
going
know
on.
either.
So,
True.
like, it's a hit or miss thing. For
It
me.
is.
I would be more interested in Billy's story, but his setup don't make no sense to me. So something else better happen in this. But that's just me.
Yeah, the setup really doesn't make much sense.
This seems like more convenient Wanda BS.
More
His spirit came into another boy. He has no spirit.
Like
not
what
real.
spirit?
What? Where was he going? Because he can't go nowhere because he don't exist.
It's like Elmo with Rocco.
But I mean, I don't know.
It's a
you know,
rock.
It's a rock.
Wanda can reality warp, so maybe he's permanent. I don't know.
I don't see.
Let's just not make sense of it.
I'd be okay with it. Like it. They could have done a simple thing where when Wanda was flying off in Wanda Vision, she flew over the
area.
the car crash.
Yeah.
And then saved him or something. Like
Yeah.
they could have done something else. He ain't have no contact. At least
None.
Monica stepped through the hex
Right.
and got superpowers forever. Don't make no sense how, but whatever.
that connects to Ms. Marvel and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I
For
don't.
Captain Marvel and Miss
Yeah.
Marvel, yep. They like making connections. Be like, see, there's the thread. It's thin, but it's there.
No, it's BS. Y'all just deciding that things fit together. I mean, it's fine if you want to call it comic book logic, but goodness gracious, y'all could at least like I can't believe that y'all send me up here, but at least in She-Hulk y'all gave it some type of reason. They cousins giving a blood transfusion. At least it's something I can be like, okay, you know what, you got it. It's on paper. It's tangible. I saw it.
Yeah.
Like that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah.
Like
She
at
can
least-
master the Hulk too.
At
by
least
the way.
that's
A couple of seconds.
yeah. And you know what? That's more fine than this.
Yeah.
I can at least say that somebody finished that sentence on paper. This is just like I had a thought.
Let's roll
It's
with it.
like you can explain it to somebody, but you couldn't really write it down to explain it to somebody.
I feel like they wrote the whole damn season and then remembered they had to find a way to put Billy in the story.
Right?
It was just like, he possessed a dead body
The end.
I like when you said that.
No, the dead body's like, man, I was coming back. They just had to give me CPR.
Right.
But you, bruh, come on, yo. Like 5 seconds. I
Yo,
gotta go.
5 seconds. Like, why can't I go back in?
5 seconds.
Or that'd be wild if, like, you know, dude's with his boyfriend and, you know, the dude come back like, all right, man, I finally got my body. Hey, yo. Finally got my body back.
Like, hey.
What is going on?
There's something happening with the anomaly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't get this one in particular either. Only because like why would? Well, I guess because she's seen the future or something. I don't know. So maybe that's why.
Oh, you mean with the sigil?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why would she do that to him, but then see the future? Okay, but like, why take away his name? Why would that matter? Like, that must be a master planner to want to do it this particular way for some reason.
The witches be having contingency plans and stuff.
They think stuff through on crazy
See,
things.
You see how Trey's trying to do research on this, right?
I'm
Like,
just trying to see.
I would
the
make
scene.
it make sense.
I'm just trying to see the scene again.
Oh, there's Billy's spirit right there.
Yeah. Let's see. That was their
You
thing.
just say here's Billy Spears right there.
No, it was a car.
They're like, I don't make no sucker just dying.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can hear Billy open up the door and close it.
Cause like, all right, so this is one of those things when y'all writing stories and you just add on to stuff. Maybe all of the people in your camp need to talk. Y'all need a team for Wanda Maximoff. Cause now here's the question: if she could do this, because Billy ain't have no powers, she made him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
If she can do this, why didn't the Darkhold just tell her to do this in Multiverse of Madness?
Bingo.
What did she need America Chavez for?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Right.
This-
No,
this-
it's a
It
valid
brings
question.
a valid question.
It's
It
a
brings a
valid
question to
question.
Now
it.
y'all have
Yeah.
a whole movie where Wanda got herself
'Cause
killed
people-
for no reason.
Yep.
Because people was already attacking that movie to the ground, and now it's like, man, I'm not done yet.
But that's so true.
Yet.
If he was
No,
able to take
for real.
over like a recently deceased body, why not just do that?
Yeah, because her dying just didn't have meaning.
She did all the research in the world to find out a way to do this, and she went through multiverses and some more stuff. And all she had to do was just kill one person to her right and let
Whoop, there it
the
is.
person. Yeah, that's it.
It's not even that she had to kill him. She could do the same thing that she was doing in that movie where she dreamwalked with herself
Oh yeah,
and possessed her own body. She could have just done
Yeah,
it with
just
her
do it
kids
again. Yeah,
to somebody else.
yeah.
If she can't stop her in different universes, then I know somebody else on Earth ain't gonna stop her.
Yeah.
But now you put all this emphasis and stuff onto this, and now you have to answer questions.
It's like you highlight
Now you
your
have to
mistakes.
answer questions.
We're gonna make a season out of our mistake. We just gonna make
I said we're gonna make
A whole
out of our
season.
mistake.
it was the writers all along. Who created this plot hole? All along.
All
It was
along.
All along.
It was us.
It's not a plot hole. There's nothing wrong with it. It's dumb. Like, because a plot hole would be something that they did in the plot that like takes away from the entire experience. It doesn't take away from anything. It just makes her look dumb. Like, you could call it character assassination if you want to.
Okay. I
Like-
mean, all right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing about the plot that like really takes it away. It's just it makes Wanda look incompetent and it makes the Darkhold look stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Because then you did all this extra nonsense.
For what?
Yeah, for no reason other than it being evil.
Right.
Mhm.
Like, work smarter, not harder. But she worked hard.
She
was
definitely
working.
she went to another
She was
universe.
working overtime.
Overtime.
Yeah.
All that talk with, like, you know, this is me being.
She literally went to another universe and killed their Illuminati, basically the superhero squad that protects their whole world. She went over there, killed that whole team.
I laughed
Kicked
through
that
that whole
entire
sequence,
team.
bro.
and left their world, and now their world don't have nobody else to defend them. So they done. That whole world done. Because like
Homegirl straight
Vonell,
up.
that was the
Homegirl
funniest
said,
thing.
straight up
Everybody
said,
was shocked.
ain't no way.
You're
Everybody
done.
was
You're
shocked
done.
in the
You're
theater.
done.
I was laughing.
she straight up
hard.
said, where are your
And I was
children
like, you
with their
can't tell
mother?
me.
And they're like, yeah,
That's a
great. At least
fantastic-
they'll
That
have
just
one
happened.
parent.
Fuck.
Said,
Ended
"Fuck."
it in minutes.
That
It
is
was
a cold
crazy.
line, ma'am.
Mr. Fantastic said, "Yo, look, this is how you defeat us, okay?"
She's like, all right, bet.
I feel like that huge of a swerve shouldn't have happened anyway, because you do have a whole nother side of a road you could have just. But I digress.
Wasn't in the script.
That's when you open up a can of like, man, this don't make sense.
It was
You
in
start
the
to
script.
see everything else that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's just stop rewinding. Let's just,
Ain't nothing to rewind. You want to know what's worse about this?
you see Billy right
It
there.
doesn't even make sense for this because if they were evacuating Eastview, why were they driving towards the hex?
Eastview.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Okay,
just saying.
yeah.
That was
why
my
I
question.
said about the.
That was my question.
I would think that shield would have a perimeter around it.
I said, why were they driving towards Westview? The sign said Westview.
Well, I don't think they were specifically driving towards Westview. I just think the hex was that big. But I don't see why they were. So I understand your question better.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like they were driving towards Westview. It just looks like the hex is that big.
Yeah.
That it was
Engulfing.
further out.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's that big is because she extended it past Westview.
Gotcha.
But I don't see why you would head in that general direction at all.
Yeah.
Like, I would face the way where I saw clear skies
Yeah.
Yeah.
and go that way.
And,
I mean,
and you think
the-
it would be traffic, but good.
Only thing I can think of is all the cops are going in
The other way.
Other
the
way.
other direction,
Mm.
so they just chose to go where the cops weren't. I don't know.
They were like, ooh, that's where the danger is. Let's go.
It's
Best
close
I
enough
could
for
come
Billy to
up
walk
with.
over there. That's what I'm saying. It's close enough for Billy to walk over there, and I think that's a tad too convenient.
And the radio's not working.
Into this-
It was Wanda on the radio.
Oh, it was one other.
Mhm.
Okay.
That poor dude had his whole life ahead.
Because they
of him.
were picking up her sitcom frequencies.
That man had a girl and everything.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think is that the sigil itself drew Billy in because Lila saw the future
Yeah.
and knew that he needed that.
Mm-hmm.
But that
Oh, that-
Oh, yeah.
that's a
Like
that's a stretch.
it made itself a beacon for the body,
Yeah.
for the soul to come to the body,
Mm-hmm.
or the essence, or the
Whatever it is.
whatever it is. Whatever you are, Billy, you become a real boy.
Now
I'm a real boy.
I will say this: if they can tie that back in,
Mm-hmm.
I will give that to them.
Mm-hmm.
Only because Lila also gave him the advice to take every moment, which means that she probably knew that William was going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she was just like, all right, well, let me set it up so that Billy can have the body because we're going to need him later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That still makes Wanda and the other group look really stupid. If and nobody which knows
It do-
how to
Yeah, it does.
do that.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Believe me, Wanda and the Book of Pure Evil they do not come out of this safe whatsoever.
I think all Wanda had to do was just read her son's hand, and then she would have found
Well,
out
not
everything
not
she
every
needed to
witch
know.
has that ability.
Yeah.
The witch that was able to read his palm is specifically called a seer. Like, she has the ability to see time.
She got the ability to go to a whole nother universe, but don't got the ability to read palms. That's wild.
Everybody gets
Crazy-
one.
Crazy stuff, man.
They get
Crazy
their,
work.
they get their one ability, and that's about it.
Can't
They
be,
can
man.
they can do other
She was
stuff,
out here
but
creating dream monsters to attack America Chavez in a different reality.
She can take over
Like, I don't.
a whole
Help
city.
that make sense.
I mean, a whole town. All right, man. Let's wrap this up.
Trap them in TV land.
You know, and another thing too, why not just recreate your children, just your children?
That's what I think. Yeah, you said it. Turkey.
And I'm on the same vibes. That was a question that I asked when we were in Wanda Vision or in Multiverse of Madness.
Why not just
Where
create your children? Yeah.
She made a whole hex of a dead forest, but I was just like, why don't you just put your kids in there?
She made a whole orchard. Yeah.
You'd have been perfectly fine if you just did the same thing you did in Westview in this dead forest. But what, the Book of Pure Evil told you? Nah, that's not enough.
Nah.
They can still take them youngins from you. Me, I got this plan, Wanda.
Right.
I'm still mad about what is it? Photon had said to Wanda. Well, one of the neighbors that was like, "Man, well, look, you don't know what Wanda sacrificed." Or no, she said to Wanda.
No, that's what she did say that.
Yeah,
they don't know what you had to sacrifice. I'm like,
and then she turned around and did Stranger Things. Oh, not Stranger Things. Doctor Strange 2. And she was like, you know what, you're right. They don't know. I shouldn't feel bad about this. I'm going to the next level by going to different universes and killing the heroes and some more stuff.
Said, this is me being reasonable. She said, I've had enough of all of y'all. And now I can see they had enough of you too, Wanda. They had enough of you too.
You gotta call people out on their mess. If not, it's gonna be another Doctor Strange 2.
No, I've had that problem with Wanda since she got put in Age of Ultron. Every time she does stuff, she gets rewarded.
Yep.
Every her brother movie, she does dumb things and gets rewarded. Age of Ultron messes with Tony Stark,
rewarded,
gets him to create Ultron, helps Ultron, becomes an Avenger.
Boom.
Brother left behind.
Infinity War, doesn't kill Vision. Thanos gets the Mind Stone. Everybody erased. She comes back. Endgame. Hero. I can stand toe to toe with Thanos. Yep. How come you couldn't do this one movie ago? For you, it was literally 15 minutes. So why is that scene of her going toe to toe with Thanos, making him call down the rain from the space in the movie? She couldn't beat him 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
For her, she ain't had no training. She ain't grow or nothing. Then we go to Wanda Vision. She brainwashes a whole town. Monica Rambeau, they don't know what you sacrificed. You go, what?
Yeah, because I mean, all she had to do was just like, instead of putting all that energy into killing Vision, I was like, yo, Wanda, turn around. the dude behind you, you can do that to the dude. Take off the gloves, something, or do the whole reality thing, something.
Oh yeah, she could have done the whole reality thing on Thanos. She really could have.
If she could create a whole nother being,
she could certainly create a whole nother glove and a whole nother stone or something.
We going down a road of different.
What could have been.
Chop it up.
Wait, there's a whole show about this
She just didn't do it.
That's why
These are better what ifs.
When I said earlier that I was just like, they don't know what to do with Wanda and her powers.
Yeah.
They just give her more things that she can do and then not think about the repercussions of those things. Mm-hmm. And they used to pretend that it was like she's just better with them now. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Over how much time?
How, Sway?
She went from, I can brainwash people in Age of Ultron with just the twiddle of my fingers to now I'm fighting... who was she fighting in Civil War? I can go toe to toe with Vision in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then I can beat Thanos' guard, but I can't beat Thanos. But 15 minutes later, I'm motivated enough to beat Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
She sure did manipulate Hulk and did not do a.
She manipulates the whole of the Avengers except for Hawkeye.
Yep. She did all that and could not do nothing.
And then becomes an Avenger in the end of the same movie.
So it seems like they were like, oh yeah, her character is definitely busted, but we're gonna have to nerf this, we're gonna have to nerf that, while still keeping the bustedness there that should have been. Yeah, there was a lot of buffs and nerfs with this that made no sense at all.
Doctor Strange said that he was looking through his timepiece and he saw all the countless infinite possibilities, and there's only one where everyone survives.
Because Wanda
Tony's-
won't gonna do it. Wanda
Tony
won't gonna.
sacrificed himself. I was just like, now that you bring it up, she could have made a whole nother glove, a whole nother Infinity Stone, a whole nother separate team where everybody could sit back
She won't motivate enough.
and they didn't have to break a sweat to fight
No,
him.
she could have done it. I just think they really was just like, yeah, have her do this, and that. But she's overpowered. It's like, but yeah, we can minimize this and then do that. I just think they really didn't hash out the character all the way through to have that type of think process to know, like, if that would have happened, it would have seemed like it was easier. Nope. They're going to make you work for it.
Make you work for it, yep.
Yeah, no.
So, coming back to Agatha All Along, do you guys think with the theory that Tommy is also inside the same body? That's a
I don't know if
possibility.
he's necessarily in the same body, but I agree that his spirit is like tied to Billy's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like he's like orbiting it.
Orbiting.
Space.
Okay.
Small
'cause-
disclosure: the dad died first. Tommy was definitely quicker than this dude. The father, whole time. Let me stop. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were we about to say? I was cooking for a second.
Are you
right?
saying it was
No,
Vision the entire time?
No, I'm saying that Tommy
No.
got to his father. His father died in that car crash, and Tommy got to the father quick. Yeah, so father playing
Whoa.
everybody right now.
You're like,
Wait,
I'm your dad.
wait, so he was just like,
Psych, I'm your brother.
Exactly.
I'm Tommy.
Tommy didn't want to say it because
what can I say?
you're not a good actor like me.
Plot twist.
No, but he probably wouldn't even know that that's Billy. Because he's all like, oh, it's just William. I guess I'm supposed to act like there's something wrong with William.
Just following the mom's steps. She's the only survivor. But anyways,
That would be a twist.
Yeah.
what was you about to say?
No, I was thinking about the comics, how there's two sides to his character, and what if in this version the two sides is the brothers?
I can see that.
Okay.
And do like a combination where
Dual
you got
personality.
dual personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, that'd be cool.
And they share the body.
I can see it.
Okay. All right then. Nice.
Coolio.
It was a good episode. Good theories, guys.
Yeah.
And got it all done before 10.
Wrap her up.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all let us know how you've been feeling about Agatha All Along in the comment section down below. I'm going to cue this outro and then we're going to be wrapping up for the night. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yes.
Catch you in the next one with some more catered.
Hey, chaos.